lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. So this vlog starts very early in the morning. I've just had my quiet time and I'm just stepping out of the room. Sometimes, or let me say most of the time, my husband is the first awake, but today I am the first awake, and I'm just going to the bathroom to brush my teeth. And sometimes I do my skincare routine, but this morning strength and power was not available, so I just brushed and completely ignored my skincare routine. I postponed it to after I've had my bath. So anyway, I'm just making my way downstairs to start my day and also to prepare for the boys. The boys are going to school this morning, and I just do a few things to prepare for them before I actually wake them up. Sometimes they wake up before me, sometimes I wake up before them, but most of the time they wake up before me. It is also recycling day, and here in our village side, we have a spot where everybody just gathers all their rubbish and we put it in the village square. I'm just joking, but you guys, that is the collections point for 10 houses, which we are one of. So we just put our recycling there. We also put trash in that spot as well, and it all gets picked up. So I've had this chicken on the counter since last night. I just put it out so that it just thaws while we sleep, and it's ready for today's lunch. I made jollof rice yesterday night, and I'm just making this chicken to go with it. I'm seasoning it with curry, thyme, seasoning cubes, or seasoning powder. I'm also adding some dry pepper, dry parsley, some ground black pepper. I'm adding some salt, and I'm going to finish it up with two more things, which is quite unusual: sugar for caramelization, and this Cajun seasoning that I got from my Tagusta box. It is so nice, so lovely, such a very great addition to the chicken. You guys should really check it out. Anyway, a little goes a long way, so I just stir, and then I'll just let that go in the air fryer while I prepare to wake the boys up and just get them started. Anyway, you guys, if you are looking to get your own Dagusta box, use my promo code. It will be in the description box. I'm just heating up some water here for the boys' breakfast while I go and wake them up. Sometimes, like I said before, they wake up, and most of the time this is usually the case because for some weird reasons my children do not see daylight. If the sun comes up, or when the sun comes up, they are awake with the sun. So sometimes they need a little more encouragement to stand up. Sometimes they wake up full a lot. But anyway, we go to the bathroom to just brush their teeth while we prepare to start our day. By this time my husband is already up, so we have our family quiet time, and then the boys go ahead to have their breakfast before they have their bath. I learned this the hard way because sometimes when I go ahead to dress them up for school and they eat breakfast, I end up changing their uniform, and this is something that I want to avoid. Because my boys like different things, someone is having jam and the other person is having chocolate spread. Help me, you guys. My children do not like hot chocolate anymore. It has been milk for the past few months now. I don't know why they have sworn off it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's too much, I don't know. But anyway, milk it is, and that's what they're having for breakfast. I'm grateful in a way because it saves me the cost of buying hot chocolates, but I don't know why they've decided not to take it anymore. So while they're eating their breakfast, my husband is having his bath, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pack their bags. They both have the school lunch, but I just like to pack a bag of crisp, one fruit, and then their water bottle, just so that at least they have something to snack just in case they do not like the school dinner. And I'm also going to be packing my husband's bag. Like I said before, I made jollof rice the day before, and I just put the leftovers in the fridge because I just like to pack cold food so that it does not get spoiled. I'm also going to be adding some chicken to that for my husband's lunch, and he's going to be taking that to work. So this is for his main lunch, and I'm also going to be putting some fruits and some crackers to go with that. So he's having a banana, one tangerine, and some crackers. and that is everything for snacking in between and also for breakfast, just in case he's not having any before he leaves the house. So the boys just get to put on their shoes and prepare to leave the house. Sometimes this is a tug of war because the only task I give to them is something that I have to chase and chase and chase them for. But anyway, they also get their vitamins in the morning, and they are getting their ginger shots this morning because, you guys, like I told you in the last vlog, once school starts, this is something that I give as a ritual because I cannot deal with cold and catarrh. It takes so long to go away, and anytime I slack on this ginger shot, I suffer for it. Anyway, everybody's all ready to go. The boys head out and my husband takes them to school while he also goes to work. So by this time, most of the time I do not know what to do with myself. But today I had already planned the night before and I wanted to work out. So I'm just going to open some windows and get the air flowing in the living room. I've also gone ahead to change into my workout clothes while I prepare to just do my stretches and get my body moving. And this workout has been helping. I said it in my last vlog that I'd been experiencing body pains because I'd stopped moving so much because of the move, packing and packing. But after I started this workout, I have noticed that I'm a little more agile and flexible. The aches have gone down, and it just goes a long way to improve, my mental health and also my agility as a person. I'm not as laid back or as tired and fatigued all the time. So if you are also looking to sort that problem out for yourself, I highly suggest a light workout. In case anyone is curious, I got these dumbbells at a charity store for £2 for the two of them, and they came almost brand new. The previous owner hardly even used them at all. There was barely any scratch on it at all. And I like to do these exercises because it targets my problem areas, which are my big arm and the back, because I've started to notice that folds have started to form on my back and it's not, I hate it. So I'm just combating that and making sure that I'm not doing too much because I do not want to start building muscles. The goal here is to lose weight in the right places, and that's what I target. I've also been told that the plank is such a great thing to do if you want to, just improve your core and just lose all that belly fat and the back fat as well. I also do these crunches because it helps my tummy, it also helps my lower back. And once my workout is done, I just go ahead to clean up the house as my cardio because, let's face it, cleaning the house is no small feat, and once you do it, you know that you have worked out to some degree. So I incorporate this also into my workout because it's not actually easy to be cleaning the whole house. So I just go around with my feather duster that my boys have broken. I'm managing to use it as it is. But anyway, once I've dusted and all the dirt is on the floor, I go ahead with my Prosonic vacuum cleaner. This smart vacuum cleaner is so good, you guys. I previously did this unboxing a couple of months ago, and this machine is still working as new. Like, it's still very good. The suction power is still very good. I love the fact that it is cordless, so I can go anywhere with it and clean up as much as I want without having to be dragging cords up and down. I don't know how many of you also remember this mop that I got from Temu. I love the fact that it is a great space saver and I do not have to be dragging buckets and be squeezing buckets of water everywhere. I can also cover a very long distance, and because there's only a little portion of the house that is tiled or has like vinyl on it, I don't have to go so many distances with the mop. It's just the areas that are, like the bathroom and things like that. And so once everywhere is all clean, I just go to the room and pick up, clothes that are lying around, maybe from the previous year or two, things that I've just let pile on for a while. I also make beds and try to tidy up before I go into content creation of the day or planning, or just responding to emails, because once I sit down, forget it, it's all over. I'm not standing up for all of this anymore. And once I have my bath as well, I don't like to sweat or do anything like that. So I just try to get all of these house chores done before I clean up and I sit down with the laptop. So anyway, this bunk bed, I have loved having it. The only disadvantage is obviously making the beds. I tried to get the boys to make their beds, but for some reason they didn't do it this morning. So I had to go ahead and do that so that, they fall into the routine of seeing a cleaning bed, and it just goes to help them maintain that as they grow. So I'm doing a little makeup because I have a video to shoot towards the end of the video, and then this is something that has become a ritual. I go on the scale and take the second reading. I never believe the first reading because I feel like the machine is waking up. And yes, I always take the second reading. The reading says it's 83.9 kg, and that is what your girl currently weighs right now. So this morning again, I'm having wraps, which has become like a staple in my diet. This is probably the only thing that I eat in a day, and the last or final thing that I eat would probably be something like one main meal. It could be rice, it could be swallow. Sometimes it may just be yogurt like it was in the last video. My diet, or let me say my appetite these days, has really changed to the point where I barely eat anything, and I'm still not seeing the change that I want to see. But anyway, today's wrap, I'm going in with some house dressing, some lettuce, shredded carrots. I'm also sprinkling some beans, sweet corn, and some hot dogs, and I'm going to be topping that with eggs, and that is it. Sometimes I put sesame seeds on it just to have the element of nuts on it, and it gives it a great taste. But I skipped it this morning, so that is what I'm having for breakfast. I'm also having some coffee with that, and I'm just having regular coffee today. I'm not having what I had last week. That is it. I was so tired I didn't even have the strength to even do all of that coffee frothing. But anyway, you guys, this is where I sit for the next 1 to 2 hours. Sometimes it is longer, sometimes it's a bit shorter if I have content to film for the day. I'm just over here responding to comments, checking my analytics. YouTube is telling me that you people are watching and you're not liking my videos. On top of the talk that I'm doing. Anyway, the package of the day came, and I decided not to procrastinate. So I just went through the mails, and then I proceeded to open this package.
Hi lovelies, and welcome to the segment of the video. The segment has proudly been sponsored by Homestec, and they've sent me a couple of their LED writing / drawing pads to try out in the video today. So this particular LED pads are so great for kids, and I love the colors that I chose. They have about 3 colors to choose from on the website. They have the pink, blue, and green, and I've chosen the blue and the green to try out on the video today for my boys. Now, one of the reasons why I love these LED pads is because it is so good for off-screen time. It is great. It is fun to play with. It has a couple of functions that you basically just draw on it with the stylus pen that comes with it. And you guys, it is such a great thing to have. Some of the amazing features that it has is the fact that it comes with a stylus pen that is attached to it here. So once you've drawn on it, you can just clear the screen by pressing on this button. Now, these drawing pads are powered by batteries, and it is on there. You can regulate the battery usage on here by just shorting and pulling on this lever to either turn on the battery or turn it off. I also love that it has the alphabet at the back here, so the child or the children can just scribble and just help them use the stencil of the ABC and the 1, 2, 3s on there as well. I would definitely recommend you just stock up on this. They are very affordable as well. They are also an Amazon vendor, so I will leave the link to their website in the description box. You guys will do yourself a world of good, and I think it is such a great way to just take them away from screen time and just get them to scribble, get them to jot things down. I think it's a very great way to ignite their creativity because it inspires them to do a lot more. So each pad comes with a manual to just guide you on the usage. and how to store and care for it. You also get a booklet like this that just shows you different options to choose from. And one of the amazing benefits that come with these pads is that they offer free tutorials on the website. They also replace the stylus pen once it gets lost or broken. They give you 20% off your next Amazon purchase with them. There are different stencils on how to draw and how to scribble. There's writing instructions. There's a QR code here that just takes you to the website and tells you a lot more. There are a couple of other functions on how to just help these children write and draw well. So you guys, if you're interested in getting this LED pads, which I strongly recommend, do want to click on the link in the description box and get yourself one.